Everybody turn them IGs down. Play that damn intro. I got my
Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low bass, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm gonna tap in for sure.
Tap in.
tap in. Tap in. Tap. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back in the building. Sexy Mo, Shawnee Scott.
Yes.
Jay Black traveling this morning like he a goddamn comedian, like he on tour. He got hotels. He got riders. He got a whole bunch of. He got a whole weekend.
Mm-hmm.
He got a whole damn weekend. Jay Black was like, dog. I said, you gonna be on the show tomorrow? It's gonna be my first day back. He was like, nah, I'm gonna be in the air. Well, going where? When did you start traveling and getting on planes? And you know, he don't like planes. He really not into the plane game. But all right. So we'll start with Shawnee Scott. First of all, Shawnee Scott, why the hell you changed the studios? I'm gone for a few days and you changed like locations and studios and flip shit. Like what happened?
So, because we have a set now. We got a set in here now. So, you know, originally this set was all the way to the back. So I just had to move it to the front. And then we built out a real set. So when you hear, you got to come by so you can see it.
What type of
Yeah, we
set
got
are we talking?
stuff on it.
Yeah, we can tape stuff something like Saturday afternoon. Well, your girls got they're not doing no activities yet, right?
Nope.
Oh, okay. So we got Saturday afternoon then.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, I ain't got no.
We'll be here.
I ain't got no car, but
I'll come pick you up. You got a car.
Okay, all right.
All
right. So how?
And so the MVP podcast is really their set, but the way it's set up, everybody can use it. We can move some stuff around. So their show is gonna start. I think their first interview is Beat King. That's coming up like in a couple of weeks.
Nice.
So yeah, I mean,
and listen, but this is why I'm glad you got the set, because that's productive and that's, you know, you're moving right now. But this is why when I get something right, I don't touch it forever. I keep, because I'm not technically savvy. I keep it there forever. Like if my vacuum cleaner would have only worked in one part of the house, it would stay in that part of the house for the rest of the time we in that goddamn house. I'm not messing nothing up. That's why I don't mess with the gadgets in my car. Like once I get the gadgets right, I don't play with them no more. I leave them just like that because I know I don't try and change the clock. I don't try and change anything. Who's that?
Nikki.
What up, Nikki? All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to get somebody over here to help me get it back today.
Who's more tech savvy than you? Who you know that's more tech savvy?
Oh, it's a couple people. That's a couple people. Like I have to get it, and then the issue might be my laptop because I've done everything else. So I might just need to go to what is it called? A Genius Bar. And let them.
There's a thing called the Genius Bar.
Yeah, the Genius Bar. So they can because the computer all full. I got so many videos and stuff that I got to put up of us, you, the other shows. We got a lot of footage, but I just haven't been able to get out.
Is that the equivalent of the Geek Squad or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, man. You know how gangster you gotta be. You know how gangster you gotta be to call yourself the Genius Squad. Do you realize what you're just saying? We are the Genius Squad. You are. They are Kanye West in the game.
That means my computer better be fixed when I come pick it up from you, since you're such a genius.
Yeah, my computer better be clean. I want everything right. Morning, fam. Sequisa, good morning. Good morning. How are you? Sexy Mo, how was your night?
Ooh, I got no sleep. So, the luggage under my eyes is screaming Louis, Gucci, and every other brand you can think of rolling through here.
Why did you get no sleep? Somebody came over? Why did you get no sleep?
No. I wish. No, I just had a lot of work to do last night. So I fell asleep maybe like 4:30.
Oh
Wow, that's crazy because I fell asleep watching this Netflix like around 3. I think I got upstairs around 3 o'clock.
I panicked because I looked at the time and I was like, "Oh
I'm surprised you awake, girl.
Listen,
I was struggling.
I'm not a morning person. I am struggling internally.
Yeah, I'm not a morning person. I'm not an afternoon person. When the sun goes down, that's when I feel comfortable. When the moon is out, that's when I feel comfortable. I mean, the afternoon is okay, but for some reason, nighttime, I think, even though I wasn't even born tonight, I was gonna say I was born tonight. I wasn't even born tonight. I was about to talk some real shit.
You gotta reset your circadian cycle. That's what it is.
What's a circadian cycle?
It's like what regulates your sleep, like what tells you night from day to like when it's time for you to lay down.
Yeah, I'm about to be the next Michael Jackson, but not dying. Like, I realized why Michael Jackson was going through super lengths to get sleep.
Yes. It's a real, like, yeah.
Let me
My
tell you
insomnia is crazy, though, because I sleep in like 2-hour increments at night.
Let me tell you what I took last night.
Oh, bless your heart.
I took 2 Trezidones, and the 2 Trezidones I took 2. They're 50 milligrams. So that's 100 milligrams, right? That should put me out. No.
Like a light.
Yeah.
No. No. I took 2 Z-Quells with them, right? I'm laying on the couch waiting for these bastards to kick in. I guess my what do you call that? Tolerance has gotten so crazy. I'm watching a program on Netflix. I don't know if y'all heard of it, called You.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yo.
Which did you start from
which
the
series
beginning,
are you on?
or did you start at the beginning of season 2?
No, I watched it from the start. I'm on season 3 right now.
Okay.
It's getting a little
season 3, I'm sorry.
it's getting a tad bit ridiculous, but I like it.
It's gonna pick up though. It's gonna pick up.
Like, it's getting a little ridiculous. Like, we just not gonna just willy-nilly kill everybody and get away with it. Like, we just not gonna just if y'all ain't seen it, go check. This is the most bizarre writing for a show. Like, this is a sociopath.
You, Kelly.
What is
sociopath?
Sociopath.
Sociopath.
You, Kelly.
It's called You. So this dude literally gets into this mindset where he finds a love, he stalks the love, finds all your information, and then in his mind, he decides his love is going to help you. He's going to help you through your dilemmas. This is all in his head.
Because her life is a train wreck.
Yeah.
According to him.
According to him. I need to protect you.
From you.
And yeah, from you. And the amazing part is every time he does dialogue, when he thinks in his mind, he talks out loud in his mind, which is hilarious to me, because I realize I do the same thing in my head. I hear my voice. I don't know if we know that we hear our voices when we're thinking to ourselves.
Yes.
We know we hear something. Like, we hear it. Then he meets, and I'll just skip because there's so much shit in this show. Then he meets this woman, and she's trying to fix him, and she's part of this rich family.
Yes,
little do we know that this bitch is as crazy as him. Like, we don't even know the gangster. Listen, man.
Yes, we're live, Kathy.
Yeah, we're live. This show, You, is exhausting. Last night, I stayed up till like 3 watching that damn show. And then, where am I at? Nah, it's ridiculous. I got to the part where they had what's 2 couples? That's not a threesome. 2 couples together sexually.
Swingers.
Oh, okay. I know where.
Yeah,
the black
I
and
know
white
what
couple,
episode that.
the black lady and the white man.
Yes, the black lady and the white man.
Yeah, it's about to get real.
Yeah.
You're gonna be sitting there like, wait a minute. What you think is gonna happen is not what's gonna happen.
Not what's gonna happen.
This is what pissed me off. I was like, how you turn a swingers moment into murder? Like, how do you turn that? And the fact that the wife, it was her idea, but that wife know him for real. Like, that wife is dangerous. She's a dangerous woman. Gosh, she off the chain. But the show's You. Then I watched the rest of Kanye's thing.
Yes.
I gotta catch up on that.
That was really good. There's the only problem with the Kanye West documentary is there's no real way to wrap it up and end it.
Right.
Because it's still going on.
So
they did the best they could. It was great.
Yeah, his story is gonna be never ending.
Yeah, I was gonna say that it gotta definitely be like a continuation or something, because it just gave you great insight to his life and just made you for people who didn't understand him. I think that it definitely, bless you, it definitely made people see him in a different light.
Welcome.
There's one scene in that Kanye West thing where he's in Dominican Republic, and he's talking to these white dude investors, and they're talking about what they're gonna build, and his boy is taping, and slowly you see the bipolar coming out, like it's slowly you see him amping up.
Thank you.
Until the moment says, I took my bipolar medicine just so I could have a rational conversation with you.
Yes.
I said, oh,
yes.
I said, it's going down right in front of the camera. Then he said something else. He
said, has your brain ever been too big for your head?
Yeah. He said, I have. My brain's been and I'm watching it, and his boy, who was actually catching all the footage, like I understand why he cut it off.
Yeah,
like I understand why he cut it. As a friend, I understand why he cut it off, because it must have went somewhere so crazy. But when he cut it off, I was like, I want to see the whole, like, I want to see. That's horrible. I was gonna say
the manicness of it all.
I was gonna say I want to see the whole meltdown, but nah, it's cruel. But God, that dude, he really. I never agree with what people say. Like every genius has to be on the verge of like some type of insanity. But I never agree with that, because I think there are geniuses that haven't gone that way. Like I think Stevie Wonder's a genius, but then I start thinking about other and
a lot of people are bipolar, but they just haven't had an onset yet. They haven't had something to trigger it, to turn it on yet. So I think that, especially when his mom passed away, I think that was what triggered the onset of his bipolar episodes.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's why people are like, oh, he changed. He's the same person. It's just now he's dealing with the onset of and the longevity of it, because it swings. He might have 6 good months.
Yeah.
And then on month 6, boom, bam, he has an episode.
Did you find it strange? I'm not complaining. Did you find it strange that when his mom died, they never ever mentioned like how she died?
So in the documentary, they left that out.
That's what I'm saying.
Because she had surgery. She had cosmetic surgery.
Yeah.
And I think she flew, if I remember the story correctly, she flew and it was blood clots or something. Yeah. But
that is such a weird story. Does she? There's an echo somewhere. Hold up. There's an echo somewhere. I'm just putting this out there. Does she seem like the type of woman that would want cosmetic surgery?
No, at the beginning I didn't see it, but I haven't seen the last episode, so I don't know how she changed with.
Yeah, I mean, this industry. I think the industry, and then just, she always walked the red carpet with Kanye. She was always doing, and some of the things that the documentary didn't show. She was in the limelight, and I think that once you get sucked in that vacuum, she's older, access to money. Sometimes you do want to feel like, all right, let me get a little tune up.
If you had
the pressure that women have. I was having this conversation with somebody else, and they were like, "No, that's just how you feel." No, that's not just how I feel. It's a real pressure. It's a real pressure, and she probably felt like, "Oh, well, let me fix this and fix that because I want to appear this way."
If I had to have y'all had to bet, was it Kanye's suggestion, or was it her thinking about this on her own?
I don't think Kanye suggested that. Yeah, I would definitely think it's her. I mean, at the end of the day, no matter how many alphabets you have behind your name, body insecurity is a real thing. Aging for women is a real thing.
And I've never heard, for the most part, I'm pretty sure it happens, but I've never heard of a man saying, "Hey, you ought to go do this." It's always
no, I've heard a ton of men. I've heard a ton of men suggest that your breasts do this and do that. Like, even if a man might not ask you directly, you'll know by his comments. I thought, I was like, man, she didn't. Even when she was doing the foundation and was in front of the cameras, I don't know, but that was just.
She's an industry mom, and if you look at the top industry moms, look at Diddy's mom. Janice is holding up, like she looks good, but I'm pretty sure that she's went and had a little Botox here and a little nip tuck here, and a little boob lift here and there. So I think the pressure of being in the limelight, having a successful kid, and then again, she's in her second season at that point, in terms of dating and having a different type of lifestyle.
Life.
Did they ever say what? Did they ever say what surgery she went to get? Like, what
they
she got?
Never said what type of cosmetic surgery she had.
Wow, that's that blood clot stuff is. Did you hear about Deion Sanders, y'all?
What happened to Deion?
Deion Sanders had to have 2 of his toes amputated.
What?
Yes, he had to have his big toe and the toe next. What's the toe next to your big toe? Well, I don't know. I don't know what that is, but those 2 toes he had to get amputated because he had major surgery and he had blood clots. And he literally had to lose 2 toes. I said, well, damn. And it had nothing to do with.
Blood clots are a very serious aspect of having any type of surgery.
Kelly J said, when you get older. TLC Unpretty is the perfect song. The man wanted Chill to get her breast done. Like, if you pretty, you pretty. Like, I've never. I don't know, y'all. Like, every man has this thing they got. Like, they like butts or breasts, and I just like women. Like, if you whatever your good thing is, that's your good thing.
I mean, but sometimes it's what y'all say and y'all don't realize it. Like when you say, "Oh, when you rate women or make
did you see her ass?
Women,
did you see her ass? Did you see her body? Her body's sick, and you have to compete with those statements that your mate makes, and he's probably not even thinking that you are paying attention or heard it. But in the back of your mind, I don't care how beautiful you are, that creates some sense of, am I enough? Right. For a lot of women, but it's a real thing. It's a struggle.
We be thinking, but that's my thing. That's why there's such a gap between men and women. I guess there's never gonna be a time when men and women are gonna actually be on the same wavelength, because we think all types of bodies are dope. Like, I'm not in, like, there'll be a curvy body, I think is dope. There'll be a little tiny joint, I think is dope. There'll be a thick joint, I think is dope. I don't know, baby. It's just like when
you're kind of sore. You're kind of sore. So it's, some men have a tight where they don't deviate from that type. Like, they want a specific body type. And if you're anything other than that, they look at you like something wrong with you.
No, I get it. I mean, what was I about to say? Damn. Yeah, I gotta stop doing that. I gotta do some brain exercises, because
some mindfulness.
Yo, my thought. If I don't say the thought immediately, that thought would be like, goodbye. And
we're gonna send you some ginkgo.
God.
Good morning, Amir.
Good morning, Amir.
Sealy, blessings. What up, Amir Sealy, the distinguished gentleman? There was something else I wanted. There was another story that I saw. We did Deion. I don't want to get into the Chris Brown yet. Chris. Oh, shout to Nick Cannon.
Yes.
Dog, I just found out they just cut a bunch of shows. The Reels getting canceled too.
The Real. That's the one
with
Lonnie
Adrian
Love.
Balion and Lonnie Love.
Lonnie Love.
Yeah, I didn't really
Mhm.
care for that show anyway. I'm
Mhm.
surprised that
Nah,
show lasted this long.
that show. You know how long that show lasted? It had an 8-year run.
Yeah, that's a long
Yeah.
time for a daytime talk show.
Yeah.
And they cut Nick Cannon after 6 months. Damn, this business is crazy.
But
But Nick
he
Cannon
not
got
losing
another
any
job.
money.
I heard Nick Cannon got another job. He all right.
Oh, Nick Cannon got multiple jobs. Like I
Mhm.
just man, this is a beast out here trying to keep a show.
Yeah.
Trying to keep a show out here. There was something else. What else is there was something else going on? I should have wrote that shit down, but I'm too busy not doing show prep. I'm watching Netflix and chilling.
It's a lot it's a lot going on in the world, period. Michael Shawn.
I
Nick,
mean,
go ahead.
no. I was just gonna say. I mean, I don't want to get into a serious thing. I just want to keep it lighthearted. Yo, countries are gangsters. Yo, countries are literally brutal. When I watch the video of Russia bombing hospitals,
Yeah.
dog, this is bigger than Nino Brown. I don't know what. Like, I can't even watch CNN because I don't even know what to say anymore. Woo. The Real was not good, and Nick Cannon's show was okay. Amir Sealy, don't hold back on your opinion, homie. Let it out.
I need Nick Cannon to come back with other Wildin' Out or something like that.
Listen, that is still running. And when I say running,
yeah,
it's running like 24-hour on a 24-hour reel on my TV.
Yeah, because
never, you can watch the old ones and never get tired of the satire, the comedy, all of that.
Yeah.
No, I literally have never been to a barbershop. I've never been to a barbershop on the weekends that Wild 'N Out wasn't on. And we were watching the same in the classroom.
Yeah.
In the classroom.
He's still getting his money off of that.
It's
still airing, so they still running him checks behind that.
In the classroom.
To this day, I believe they should have recorded an actual song. Like, they should have really recorded that as a song, and they should have recorded versions with the cast, and then they should have got features. They should have got a bunch of people and been like, do you want to get on? And what they could have done, look at me telling Nick Cannon what to do, because my lazy ass would have done it. Hey, Nick, listen to me. Let me tell you what you should have done. So what you do is you release a new one like every 6 months with new artists. Like you put the cast on there to get their shine on. You let that run for a bunch of time and let them rock. Then you just start bringing every artist and you start dropping it. And I love that in the classroom. That is the catchiest, most ungangster thing I've ever heard in my life. I love it. Hey, Shawnee Trendsetter said, what was the event you had in South Dallas? What the hell? Why was you in South Dallas, Shawnee? No segue.
I didn't have the event. The Coalition DJs came in and they did a showcase. So I was at the event. It wasn't my event. I was just
He was hanging out with the DJs in the classroom.
It was it was in South Dallas, but it's kind of on the Deep Ellum side.
Now, as long as I lived in Dallas, I think I went to Deep Ellum like twice.
Yeah.
Like I went there twice. And I liked it. Both times I went out there. But I went there twice. The new shows are out now, but it's okay.
And it was in this warehouse. It was this warehouse that they call Creators Never Die. They don't have no air. They don't have no heat. They don't have no air.
No so you heat. Either cold or you hot. Ain't no in between.
The venue is I like the venue. The bathroom's trash, but they sound system is trash. So the artists, performing sounded like trash. Now, you know what? I do want to have an event like that though, Trent, because I got irritated sitting there watching the people come up because they did good. Shout out to everybody that performed. We had a lot of people come in from Chicago, people come in from Atlanta, from all over, people from Dallas that performed. But when they do these events, I feel like they don't give the artists no professionalism coaching. The one group brought this dude had 30 people in his entourage. When I tell you the VIP wasn't no bigger than my bathroom. And I'm like, look, they need to support you out there in front of the stage.
I always thought this, other than Wu-Tang, not including Wu-Tang. Right. I always thought when you bring that many people out there with you, it's almost like you showing your insecurity.
Yeah.
It's almost it's like just bring you like Busta Rhymes does. You and Spliff Star. Bring one dude that knows the words to your song as good as you know the words
That's your
to your
hype
song.
man. That's your hype man.
That literally, if you lost your voice, your hype man could literally do your bars and spit and just do it. But when you bring that many people, but that's when hip hop, everybody thought they wanted to be Wu-Tang once Wu-Tang did it.
And it's not as like because if y'all get if you go do a BET stage, you can't bring all them people.
Mm-hmm.
All them people ain't coming. They gonna say you, your DJ, and one other person, your manager. That's it.
You ain't never seen nobody on stage with Jay-Z other than Memph Bleak. You ain't never.
So I mean, I think that for the the hip hop guys and then the females too, they need some coaching on how to be professional in it. You can be
artist
you,
development.
but it's still a way to conduct business so people think a lot of them I remember, but I remember them for the wrong reason. It's like how you come to showcase, you coming to introduce yourself to me, but you on stage rapping and smoking at the same time.
Well, I mean, but look, man.
One time for the culture. One time for the culture.
You rapping and smoking. You don't even have no breath control. You're not even there yet. You're not even there yet. You trying to get on. So
no, when people watch Drink Champs and they watch every podcast and everything, every time somebody's rapping, listen, it's the most cliche thing to watch somebody smoke now. Because everybody needs. That's another piece of insecurity. It's almost like it's like you need to have. Yeah, it's a prop. Like I'm going to let you know I'm smoking. Now let me get to my bars. Then and let me tell you something. Another thing, y'all. This is why there's certain rappers like who I want to say J. Cole. I just missed one. Jay-Z. That even if you've never heard. Even if you've never heard the song before, you understand exactly what they're saying. Mm-hmm. But cats be acting like I'm supposed to know you know how important it is. If I've never heard this song before, you better make sure that you really, I hate to say this, rappers articulate the song. Like y'all gotta, but everybody would rather smoke and show you that they get high and the squad they got than the actual, I want you to hear the song. But if the sound system is whack, oh, you dead in the water.
Oh, yeah, that sound system is trash. I can't remember nobody's hook from that night. And that's the thing. It's like, you should at least get me to remember the hook. If you can get the whole crowd to do your hook, then you came out there and did your job. But
and God bless you for going to that, because I've been to them things. I've hosted them things. That's a marathon. How many acts did they have?
I don't know. About 1:00 is when I left. And that's when and the thing about it, they had so many, and they put, of course, the headliners at the back. But by the time, like when I was leaving, other people was leaving, and what I heard was that when they got to the main ones, wasn't nobody really there, because number one, it was too cold. Yeah.
Oh, it was cold because you said they didn't have any heat or air conditioning.
Yeah, they had the little propane heater things, but they didn't have no propane.
Where was you at?
It's called Creators Never Die. I mean, it's a cute little thing. Like, I would rent it and use it, but you and I was saying this is a spot that you'd have to use like April, May, or either October, November, December when the weather is good, because there's no air, there's no heat.
I don't know where the fuck she's
Malcolm X and Al Lipson. No, it wasn't free. They were charging. I mean, it was free for me, but they were charging I think they were charging people $20 and up at the door.
Yeah, you really got to fix your microphone. You gonna have to fix your set because you breaking up.
For real, it's bad.
And I don't know if it's bad.
I can't hear it. That's the thing, because the damn earphones won't work.
Why won't the earphones work?
I don't know.
Because she had to move the set, and it ain't been right since she moved the.
Wait a second. So how are you hearing us if you don't have?
I'm hearing you through the computer.
Oh, that's why it's feeding back. because you're hearing it through the computer and you got your microphone. So that's why the echo
Yeah.
is happening. Dunka dunka. But the headphones won't work.
They won't work.
You will have to do your mic through your computer.
Well, yeah, it's going through there.
No, you have to use your computer mic.
Your computer mic, because it's creating the echo.
Computer mic. I don't even know the words. Computer mic.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, it's getting worse, Shawnee. I don't know what's going on. Damn, Shawnee.
Yeah, that's what I say through the computer. Like
it gets worse, Shawnee. $20 to freeze me or burn me up. The sound system and the bathroom jazz. How the hell they stay in business? I don't know. Oh, wait, say this again. Talk again, Shawnee.
Test.
Yeah, that's
mic check.
Oh, don't get no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Now you DJ distortion. Don't do that.
Yeah, I don't know where the feedback is coming.
Shawnee moving shit. Shawnee the type of wife you come home and she move everything, then ain't nothing the same. Look, now we can't even hear you, damn it. Now you done.
Yeah.
Now we can't hear you at all, girl. Jeez, my computer mic.
It's Thursday.
Oh man.
Oh no. Okay, let's see.
No, you're getting worse. Every time you press on, if I was married to you, I'd be so mad at you. I know you be touching everything. I had the settings on the flat screen perfect. You want to change the screen and try. That's not the way the screen is supposed. Leave it. Don't touch that HDMI. Don't touch it.
I don't know.
I used to be a culprit of that.
Oh my God.
Let me try my other computer. Let's see. But I have to go and then get on the other computer.
All right, go ahead. Go and get on.
The background over there is gonna look a whole lot different.
No, we don't care about the background. We just want to hear you. We don't care about the background.
Yeah.
All right. So last night, Mo, I come home. Okay, I told you about Amani getting a bird, right?
Yes, we talked about the bird.
Talked about the bird. Amani
goes coming over the case because the motherfuckers chirp.
I don't know. She loves this bird. The crazy thing, do you know anything about birds? I know some stuff about birds.
Yes, my first pet was a bird, and my sister killed it.
How'd your sister kill the bird?
She was little. Jasmine took her hand and stuck in the cage, and she was trying to catch the bird. And when she caught her hand, she squeezed the bird.
She squeezed, so she killed the bird in her hands.
Yes, she squeezed the bird.
What type was it? It was a little bird, obviously.
It was a parakeet. It was a baby parakeet.
A baby parakeet. Okay.
Yes.
So I did not know. They don't do this with dogs. They don't do this with any other animal that I know of. She goes, and you can't just buy the bird and take the bird.
No.
You have to build a relationship with the bird.
Mm-hmm.
So from what she told me, what they told her is that the bird chooses you. You don't choose the bird. I said, well, ain't this about a bitch? I could get turned down by a bird, right? So it's all facts. So she goes, so it takes a few weeks. So she goes every day, either after school or before work, to visit the bird. She hangs out with the bird. Yeah, she hangs. I don't know what type of bird it is. I don't think it's
the one that you can train to talk.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's probably a parrot.
I don't know if it's a parrot. I don't know. It may be a parrot. So she goes there and every day she builds this relationship with the bird. Every day she goes to the bird. She goes to see the bird. She goes to see the bird. She goes to see the bird. So she comes home yesterday and she says, I now, Dad, can literally throw the bird in the air and the bird flies back on my chest.
Oh, they bonded.
Yeah, they bonded. I said, what type?
She's imprinted with the bird.
I don't know where she got this gift with animals.
Wow.
I do not have that ability. First of all, everybody knows I don't like birds. Who knows me? I'm not a bird person. I'm literally frightened. I'm not scared. I'm frightened. I think frightened is a higher level than scared, right? Frightened is like, it's like terror. It's like almost
you're borderline have a phobia of birds.
So she's telling me this, and now she has toys that she bought for the bird. I didn't even know how does the bird play with a toy? I wish I could. Okay. So I don't want to mess up. Let me slow down. So when we're doing this, she's telling me the story,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a box that has been sitting in our living room for a minute, a delivery. So it's the bird cage.
Okay.
So she's like, I've been procrastinating. Now, mind you, it's like 9:30. I've been procrastinating, and I'm gonna do this bird cage now.
Oh, so you're gonna set the bird cage up at 9:30 at night? Okay.
Yeah. So as a dad, if I don't help and I just watch my oldest, first of all, anybody who knows me, I'd have no talent when it comes to building, putting stuff up, putting
That's not
stuff
your lane.
That's not me. I'm the fakest Puerto Rican ever. I'm the only Puerto Rican in the country that is not handy. I'm not a handy. The only time I'm handy is when it has to be done, when there's no way else. I can't pay nobody. I can't call one of my friends. I've done a few things that I was just shocked that I did it because I watched on YouTube. So we open the box and we start pulling parts out, Mo. I'm like, this is not going to go well. But you gotta have confidence, yo. You gotta
you can't let your kids see you fold under pressure when it comes to putting together stuff.
But she got all the energy, and I'm like, oh my God, man, listen. We looked at a YouTube video. She said the YouTube video the Amazon video ain't good.
Okay.
Ain't nothing worse than
ain't
nothing worse than pulling goddamn directions out. Whoever created directions, instructions are devils. You are all from hell.
You almost need an MIT degree sometimes with the directions to read through the directions and get it right.
That's why I don't
look at a YouTube video.
That's why I never mess with a kid. I don't mess with a kid because you got to put all that. You got to put this furniture.
You need to be a whole engineer to put some of that furniture together.
So when we build, and she's like, at first it looks like I said, oh boy, let's stay confident. Let's stay confident. Or the one,
like you know what you're doing.
The one day I really needed a drink. This is not going to go well. I said, yo. But as we start getting it together, I'm like, okay, we're building piece by piece.
It's starting to look like an actual cage. It's starting to come together. You're starting to see the vision.
Okay, now I believe in my common sense mind, my non-handyman mind, you should start from the bottom and build up. That's what I thought.
Well, logically, you would think, foundation, and that would support the top of the cage.
Exactly. No, the instructions said we're gonna start from the top. So I'm like, listen, whatever the instructions say. So as we did, so I remember I had the little Black & Decker screw thing, like, so because we were trying to screw it, and I was like, nah, we can't do this. We can't do this. So the whole top gets done. The whole I needed to broadcast. I should have put the laptop in front of the cage. The whole top is done. We're now moving on to the next thing, right? And then I look at the cage and I realize two things aren't in the slot that they're supposed to be. Okay. Like the bars aren't in these slots. Now I have a dilemma. Do I let it ride and just go on to the next?
No. It's supposed to be like that.
And I was pondering, but she saw it. She's like, whoa, no, we're gonna have to unscrew. Oh my God.
Yep. I'm gonna go back and unscrew all of that work, all of that top work, and start from the beginning.
And now I gotta take the Black & Decker that does not go in reverse. I don't know why we bought the cheapest Black & Decker. It doesn't go in reverse.
You should have got a Roby.
I don't know what a Roby is. Why are you talking to me like I'm a handyman? I don't know what's a Roby.
As a single woman out here in these streets who got to do stuff for herself frequently, my ladies know they got a Roby.
Fix your phone so I can see your face, because all I see is your forehead, and I have no problem with your forehead. I have no problem whatsoever with your forehead.
I'm not sure why. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, maybe that's better.
And you freezing up. Oh, there you go. Yes. Full face.
Yeah.
Yes.
So maybe all women out there who are single on their own, most people own a Roby.
What
In
is
that
it?
Home Depot, they got it's a drill. It's a good ass drill, but it has all of these pieces to it. They have saw. It's a all-in-one thing. Like it has attachable units and stuff to fix like all different type of screws and whatever job you need done, a Roby will get it done.
What up, Afro? What up, Afro Queen? Good morning. Good morning, everybody rocking with us right now. All right, so Roby. Okay, so I gotta unscrew this manually. This is gonna sound ridiculous, y'all. Y'all are gonna. I'm glad Jay Black is not on the show for this segment when I tell you this. The weakest part of my body are my hands. I don't know. It's almost like I got, what's it called? Carpal tunnel? Whatever.
Yes.
Yo, my hands will cramp up. Like, I don't know if this is.
You don't got a little arthritis, do you?
That's what I would say. I don't know if I got some early arthritis.
You don't got the author, do you? You're not old enough to have the author going on.
My hands is cramping. Like, I'm unscrewing this manually. And my hands is like, I can feel like I'm literally breathing in through my nose and out through my mouth just to stay. Like, I'm like, my hands are hurting for real.
And you're only unscrewing the things on a bird cage that you're trying to put together. This is not like not up under a hood of a car.
Yeah.
You're not putting together like nothing big and major, a bird cage.
I ain't got a fucking wrench in my hand. Like, I ain't doing no. That's why I know I can't change a tire. I know I can't change a tire. What? I know there's no way. I know how to change a tire. Okay. But I know that it's a no-go. I have to call somebody. Roadside assistance. All right, let me fast forward. So it's still Shawnee. So okay, so I do that. I get it together. Now I finished it. Monty's already started on the bottom with one of the twins. Mm-hmm. I don't know how they got this. The twins got their talent from Stacy, and Monty got her talent from my dad because my dad is the handyman. So we're building in, and then I'm gonna just wrap this long story up. So there's a part that they have to solder something. Mm-hmm. They have to solder something on the cage. How do you sell something and assume that somebody has the equipment to solder something down?
So you don't have a soldering gun? No.
Hold on. Let me find out what. Oh wait, stay this. I want to find out exactly what Monty used because this is the funniest. This proved to me that she's half Puerto Rican for real. Just stay right there.
She probably used some duct tape. You know, black and brown people love duct tape. It holds anything together. Some Gorilla Glue. Your kids are resourceful. That's why I love Monty. Monty can make sure it happens. She like, look, we ain't got no soldering gun, but we're going to make this happen. She put that bird cage together.
Here I come, y'all. Here I come.
Mike don't own a real drill. Maybe I'll get him one for Christmas.
Don't get me a goddamn drill for Christmas. I don't like any of them.
So this is like part of the attachments to the Roby. So I have all different types of like tools and utensils or whatever. I only got it out because I'm putting together something myself.
Oh, but you actually use this is like you're showing off.
No, like look, my dad always said you gotta have tools in the house.
That is hilarious.
You gotta have a tool set. My dad don't play when it comes to stuff like that.
All right, so this is it. I'm sorry, y'all. That was so unprofessional. I couldn't remember what she has to solder something down. We ain't got no soldering equipment. I don't know who has soldering equipment. I don't know what the hell. I don't even know if I need. Shut up. I don't know why you have soldering equipment.
Because my dad. I'm telling you. Shut up.
I don't even like the word solder. I think that's a weird word.
It's actually like a pen, and you buy the solder comes in like a roll, and you just hit the pen and it liquefies.
Okay, so she has to solder something, right?
Yes.
I'm like, we are now all fucked up. Like, I don't even know why we started this. I'm like, I'm gonna have to go out tomorrow and get whatever it is that you got to use to solder. I said, this ain't gonna be nothing nice, right? Bonnie tells Autumn in the calmest voice, go get the electric filer. The electric file.
Oh, for the nails.
For the nails. Next thing I know, C is soldering with the electric. What is the
drill. It's like a drill. It's something that they use for acrylic nails.
Yeah, to file your nails down.
Yes.
She solders this bitch with the electric. I said, what in the MacGyver am I watching
Your
right
kids
now?
are resourceful, Mike.
All I hear is that's all I heard.
That was one of those, Dad, move out the way. We got it.
Because I did my part. I did. The top of the cage is completed. I have done daddy duty. She solders this thing down. I'm crying, and inside I'm laughing so hard that she even thought that, and she did it. And then anyway, then I had to do another part. I had to do the one thing that they couldn't do. I had to do it with my hands again. I had to push this thing down. And once again, I'm a bitch. I got the weakest hands in the world. Like, I really am. Like, I really do have the weakest hand. But man, listen.
See, I grew up, Mike, with my dad literally is a jack of all trades. So before I left the house, he made sure I could do a few things. One was change a tire. The other was change my own oil.
Right.
Which neither I do these days, of course.
Oh, you know how to change oil too?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
I know how to take out the filter, drain the oil out, and yes, absolutely.
You don't even need a man. You just need a vibrator. Like, you just, what you need.
I sell those, have plenty of those. But no, Mike, everybody is not like mechanically inclined, but because I grew up like that, I always think like that every man can do all of the things that I saw my dad do. But that was from a different generation. Like, we pay people to do these things now. Don't nobody put nothing together no more. You order something from Amazon, you could choose the little, pay to get it assembled and all of that.
Now, the only thing I do like is when the bird came, because then I had to do something else, and then we put it together. So it was complete. Mm-hmm. So now you get to step back and look at it. I'm like, yeah. I said, this is kind of cool. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be doing any more building, but I said this was all right. Like,
now you got high ceilings in your house. You got to make sure that bird cage is good money, because if that bird get out,
it's over,
and it's flying all around the house, you're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose it.
Well, it's over. Like, I don't even know. I listen.
But Monty she's imprinted with the bird. Like, that's major.
Yeah.
So when the bird come home, you guys are it's gonna actually have to get used to y'all. It's gonna be used to Monty already.
She got a shopping cart, and she got a shopping cart that the bird that dog. Everything's a hustle. Like, you gotta be kidding. And she's like, they said it takes weeks for the bird to get in the shopping cart and use the shopping cart. My bird did it immediately. Once I took the shopping cart, I said, all right, well,
let me find out Monty's the bird whisperer.
I don't know. That's what I called her. She's like, what was that show? She's like, I don't know. I forget the show now.
She might decide to go into veterinary medicine. You never know. She may have a thumb for that.
Monty got the cutest, wildest dog in the history of the world. His name is Kane. This is the cutest, wildest dog I've ever had. Now, he's getting better. But this dog is like 35 pounds and is husky.
Wait, what happened to the other baby?
Oh, Dino's still here. Dino will sit next to him when the gate is up. Like, she has a gate.
And they get along.
And no, well, he doesn't like it, the fact that the dog's too hype, because Dino's old. So Dino dips out once we let
Dino need naps. Yeah, and this dog don't need naps.
Pain in the ass. Pain in the ass dog, yeah. I love you, Dino. I will never get another pet in my life ever again. This is it.
They're like kids. It's like taking care of extra kids in the house, Mike. They temperamental sometimes. They eat up and they still want to eat. Dogs are expensive, and it's like having an extra kid in the house.
They're worse than kids. You know why? Because they're eternally, for a life, they will depend on you for their whole life. They're going to depend on you to eat, drink, pee, poop.
Yes.
God, I hate when I'm laying on the couch and that son of a bitch sits next to me and just looks at me like, you know what it is? I gotta get
outside. I want to go for a walk.
God damn, dog.
And if you act like you don't see them, they come in. Yo, dog. Yo, you want to take me outside?
I'm so irritated with that. I'm like, what do you do when I'm not here? Like most of the time, for all these years that I haven't been here while the kids are at school and things at work, what were you doing then? Because you wasn't peeing or nothing. So why can't you hold now? He literally just
the dog was peeing. You just don't know where.
Yeah, I'm done. I was gonna say we're gonna take. I was about to be like, we'll take a break and come back. How are we gonna take a break? We can't take a break.
No.
Shawnee disappeared.
Can we talk about gas prices though, Mike? While we waiting on Shawnee?
Yeah.
Because right about now,
yeah,
I feel like it's a little man in my gas tank just guzzling.
You want to hear my conspiracy?
What's that?
I believe in some type of way they are trying to get us to get to these electric cars.
You might be on something.
Now I realize that there is a horrendous war going on.
Mm-hmm.
So they're bigger things. Everything has another, there's always a plot, a subplot, another subplot, another. I don't understand how. This is a fact. Yesterday, the price of gas goes up, but the price of oil goes down. So oil gets cheaper and the gas gets more expensive. How? I don't get it. Like, we would need Dave Anderson, the business bully, or somebody smarter than me. That just doesn't sound right. Like, go ahead.
It's still an import export thing too. With and I really don't understand the gist of how that works. But I know oil is still expensive too.
Yeah, but it went.
I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works. Why gas is more expensive than the oil.
The price of gas.
I'm at $4.79 up here.
In LA,
in the Infinity, you can't put regular gas in it. You gotta put. I was so tempted to put regular in my car, in my truck yesterday. You just don't know.
No, it just caused more problems. But in LA, it hit $6 or something like that. Dog, there's plenty of gas out here. Like, this war is not affecting how much gas is out here. Like, this whole thing, they got this whole immediate thing that they do. A war breaks out, gas prices go up. Why?
Not only gas, food. A bag of Doritos is like $4.19 now.
Oh wow.
The war is going on in the Ukraine. It ain't going on nowhere where the oil's coming from and all that other stuff. And actually, there is supposed to be oil over there in the Ukraine, and that's why Russia wants to get so into it. How does that correlate? That all of a sudden, once a war jumps off, that y'all get to raise the price? What was the last time? What was their excuse for raising the prices the last time? Was that another war? Remember they raised the prices like in 2000 and.
What it does is it shuts off resources. So you only can go through certain channels to get that particular resource. So what happens? Supply and demand, it goes up.
Yeah,
but we got our own oil in the United States. That's what I don't understand. We got everything we need here.
But my thing, the resources haven't been affected because the war is nowhere near. The war is nowhere near where we get the majority of our oil from. It's almost like it's a ploy. It's almost like it's just like once the war starts, raise the gas prices.
I'm starting to look at your theory though, Mike, with the whole electric cars, because that's where they're moving with this. They say in the next 5 years, mostly all car companies are going to be moving towards electric cars. So you think that's a way for everything? You think that's their way to get us to get a new car?
Yeah. What up,
the car sales in the economy?
It's making me want to get one because my lease is up. And I was like, I'm just going to keep my car because I don't owe that much on it.
Shawnee, pause for a second. Can we clap it up for how good she sounds right now? Can we just clap it up for how good she sounds right now?
Y'all ain't going to believe this. You're not going to believe this. the volume was down. That's why I couldn't hear y'all.
Yo,
Shawnee.
don't you ever do?
And then
Shawnee.
now and I restarted my MacBook. Well,
Right.
now it's like froze or something. So I still had to get on the other computer. I'm like, ain't this about nothing? I kept looking at it. I'm like, the volume all the way up where I can't hear, but it was turned all the way down.
What so you were saying you want to get a
Oh yeah, because my lease is up on my card coming up. And I was like, let me look at another card. The electric card, the Kia has this new card that's like an electric car, and it is dope.
It's nice. Yeah, it's actually really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like $48,000. And I said, well, if I just, with gas going up, I could just keep my car because all I owe on my car is like $11,000. But then after I thought about it, I'm like, well, if I paid $11,000 plus this $4.50 gas, I'll be paying $48,000. So I'm like, well, you know what? I might have to.
Yeah, I'm putting this in the universe. In like I say a year, I'm getting an electric car. I can't wait to not have to stop at a gas station.
I know.
I can't wait. I just want to know.
It's so big right now that even Dunkin' Donuts has the plug-ins for the electric. Yeah, and all Tesla, of course.
Yeah.
All Tesla signs, but they're everywhere. I was like, Dunkin' Donuts got charge stations. Any lot that you pull in now has a station, has a charge station. They're building houses with the option when you get your house built, you got the option to have the charger in the garage.
Now I used to be scared because I always said I want the gas, I want the electric, but I also want the option to get gas if I can't find where to plug up. Yes, they are, Mike. It said allegedly by 2025, it would be asked for us to move over to electric car. Now, the crazy thing with that is I would think that there's certain companies that wouldn't want us to move to electric cars. I don't know. Okay. Trendsetter said it is based on the barrel price of oil.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that didn't explain anything. But thank you, Trendsetter. It went over my head. Jay Black is relocating Jimmy Hoffa's body again since the cat was with. All right. For those who don't know, there was a tragedy in Jay Black's family where a cat passed away.
Yes, son.
Yeah, son. And we still don't know what Jay Black did with the body. We still actually really don't know what Jay Black did with the body.
But he's traveling today, Sequisa. Sequisa asked earlier where Jay Black
allegedly.
He's traveling. He's actually in our neck of the woods.
He's in Texas. This bastard. Why did it?
What happened?
After all that work I did to get everybody on here,
it just cut off.
Now it cuts off. Jeez.
Listen, Sequisa, I'm with you. Look, a horse and buggy, something.
Oh no, we're not doing that. Oh, we're not going back to them days. Oh no.
Listen, if you live anywhere near in Pennsylvania, or if you've ever been to Lancaster, it's the horse and buggies be in full effect up there.
They so
the Amish still use them.
Wait a minute. The ride share companies, that's what I was concerned about. Are they going to go up on prices? Because Saturday night or whenever it was, I think it was Saturday night I was at that event. No, that was Monday or something. Tuesday. It was Tuesday night. I had to catch an Uber. I caught an Uber because it's down the street from my house. But the Uber, like I usually ride Uber Black and usually going somewhere that close.
Why the hell do you have to get Uber Black?
Because I like riding in the Uber Black.
Why can't you get a regular goddamn Uber?
Because you never know what you're going to get. You might get a broke down Toyota Corolla to come pick your ass up. So, yes, I'm with you, Connie.
The Uber Black it's a little bit more, the experience is better. But
it's water in the back. It's snacks in the back.
Yeah, and they pick you up in a Bourbon or Escalade. And it only costs like $10. But this weekend, Tuesday, it was like $18 each way.
Because of the price of gas.
And I said, well, hey.
No, they definitely raising the prices, but this is a little scared. Yes, they are going up crazy. I still don't. Man, listen, I do want an electric car. I'm gonna have one. I just really can't wait to not have to stop by a gas station.
I burned through $100 worth of gas from Monday to Wednesday.
Yeah, but you take a long drive.
That's the problem. But I've never done $100 in 3 days, Mike. That's ridiculous.
You can't just put your son in an Uber.
That's ridiculous.
No, you can't just put the baby in the Uber.
In the Uber Black, they got
you're trying to get
No.
diapers and child protective services all over.
No,
Nah,
it's
I don't even trust. I don't trust the bus drivers, let alone trusting
It's
somebody
uber bougie.
to come pick up the prince. Nah.
Yeah. Up here, Silly said, "Yep, Uber bougie, Uber
Yeah, I
bougie."
love ride the Uber Black. Hey,
You get in a regular Uber in the summertime, you might not have air because they don't have to have air. You might get a car to pull up. It got all kinds of dents and bangs in it. It might break down on you. I've been in an Uber that broke down before, Mike.
I've been in an Uber where the dude sat there and had a conversation the whole time. He was on the phone on speaker, talking about his living situation, and I was just like, I don't
watch them have people in the front seat before.
Oh, and he had his dog.
Yeah.
Sitting in the front seat. And it wasn't even his car because, through Uber, you can lease a car. If you don't have a car, you can work for them. But you can lease a car or rent a car through Enterprise. And so when he drove up, I saw, of course, the Enterprise tag. So I'm like, oh, okay, it's a lease. It's going to be decent. But, baby, he had that dog in there and was talking about his aunt and uncle and the arguments they having and how it's too much for him. And, they got all these other problems. I said, will he hurry up and get the joint?
I don't even. It's funny. He had the dog. That's remarkable.
Yeah, he had the damn dog, the wiener dog, sitting there.
That is hilarious.
Dog looking at me.
Yeah, I'm
like, and listen to me saying dog.
Next.
You know what? I don't even use Uber. Like I use Lyft, and I use Lyft. At one time, I knew this was going to be a problem. I was going to the airport and I knew it was a problem when I came out. I guess it was like 5 a.m. and I came out and dude was on the hood of his car smoking a cigarette.
See?
I said, here we go.
Uber Black, they ain't doing that. The man that took me to the event, he was like, he says, well, where are you going? And I told him, what type of event it was. He said, oh, is DJ Khaled gonna be there? I said, no, I don't think DJ Khaled rolling through, but he said, DJ Khaled's from my country.
I love how they try to connect with you though, right? They try to connect with you. If they see you Black and you get in the car, they turn on something a little urban.
Yeah, I love it. That irritates my soul. Stop.
And then they say, do you like the music? Do you need to lower the volume? I love it.
We had a guy do that. He put on because I was playing a TikTok and me and my girlfriends were going somewhere and it was playing, some ratchet City Girls. So the dude just changed the music to I said, no, put it back on what you had. We just looking at a video. He was like, oh, okay. I want y'all to be comfortable.
They want those ratings. They want those ratings because they get you got to have so many good rides before you get that light. Everybody don't have that light, that little light up thing in the car. So yeah, they want good ratings.
Hold on, this is what I used to hate when I was in Dallas. Well, maybe I didn't hate it. Maybe I was kind of gassed by it. When I would get in the lift, and we get in the lift, and I would be there, and I'd be chilling, like just so they would make it. The signal that they knew who I was is when they literally changed the station to K104. I used to giggle every time. Every time they'd have some station on, and and then all of a sudden it'd be like they'd have 97.9, which is, for those who don't know, is K104's competitor. They'd have it on. So why would you change the station? Because it's both the same music basically. So also I'm in the back seat and they changed it to K104. Or one of the drivers turn around and say, yo, my bad. I do listen to K104. Dog, just get me to the airport. That's all I need.
Well, yeah, they don't know. They think that we're attached to that stuff. It's like shit. When I'm away from work, I don't want to hear it. How about that? Yeah, let me listen to the other station and see what they doing.
I ain't gonna lie. Anybody who works at a radio, well, I shouldn't say anybody, because there are radio people who are real radio people. Like we're real radio people, but there are people who ride out for the flag. Like they really go, they ride out for the. And I just look. I've been doing this for too long to be riding out for this. I'm riding out for this check. That's all I'm riding. That's all for me. Like once I get in the car, I done heard every song that they gonna play for the 4 hours that I was on the radio. Why? When
you
you work at the
heard
radio
it already 3 times in the 4 hours
3 times.
that you was on the air, and it's like I mean I want to get it. I'll be like, well, do you have a PPP? Do you have the PP? Damn, I can't even say the thing. What's the thing? What's the little monitors they got now?
PPM.
The PP. You got the PPM box. You got the PPM box. Then
They keep it on.
that's
Like,
what I
good.
need you to do. But
No,
other than that,
you know what I forgot to say.
good morning, Slow.
Good morning.
My slow your roll. You know, we didn't even say nothing about Biggie's.
His birthday pass.
Was
Oh,
that
yeah?
that was
Yeah.
his? I thought that was his death. He got
His
killed.
death. I'm sorry. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
his death.
Yeah, we celebrate both of them. We got to start picking which one we're gonna
Which
celebrate.
one we gonna? Yeah, Biggie Day can't be two days out of the year. I be getting confused. March 9th is
That's not
definitely
funny.
No, I don't like celebrating death anniversaries. Like anybody who's ever passed away in my life,
Mhm.
I purposely do not remember their date.
Oh wow.
I purposely do not remember what date. I don't even need, because come on, if that date is ingrained, and I guess sometimes you can't help it.
It is,
I don't know how my bipolar ass has pulled this off. I'm dead serious. Anybody who's passed away that was close to me, I don't know when you died. My bad. Because I'm not messing up my day. Like I don't need to wake up and the day already be gloomy. Like I got enough gloomy days and have one set aside on purpose. Like, let me set this one aside and be like, yeah, I'm gonna be sad this day. Oh, but what I wanted to say about Shawnee is funny because Shawnee went to a hood ass spot with no air conditioner, no heat, and had the nerve to take a Uber Black.
Uber Black. That's right.
To a damn warehouse.
Mm-hmm. Uber Black. Yeah, you got to roll up. You got to roll up right.
She rolled us out. It don't matter if she was in a hood spot.
Yeah,
that is the funniest.
Because like I could have used somebody's card. It was like, you can use my card to run back to the house to get this. Because I had left the camera, and that's why I had to go back and come back. And I was like, nah, because y'all gonna lose y'all spots. Because the parking was crazy. It was crazy. But it was a good event.
Shawnee be the type be hooked on crack. God forbid, this is just part of the joke.
Crack? Why not be crack? Anything Whitney said.
Wait a minute. I want to hear this. I want to hear this joke.
You be hooked on crack and take an Uber Black to the crack house.
I be like, yeah, take me. I gotta get my crack.
I
gotta get my crack for today.
Oh,
I need my hit. I'm gonna do that one day because I do have a drug dealer that I go see quite frequently.
What the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I got a drug dealer I go see.
What the hell you go see a drug dealer for?
Because I be needing my chicken minis in the morning and my Sunjoy.
What is that? Chick-fil-A? Is that your
yes.
drug dealer?
Oh, yes.
That's definitely stomach crack.
Yeah.
I don't know what's in it. I don't know what they be putting on top of that glaze they put on top of the biscuit in the morning.
Yes, that's my crack.
Well,
I gotta go see my crack dealer.
Listen, it's something in the chicken, in the seasoning, and it's something in that damn that butter stuff that they put on them biscuits to glaze it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sean, I'm getting flued out, and I got to roll Uber Black upgrade
Uber Black
all the way around.
I'll mess with y'all. I did Uber Black like
looking like this rap for real. Hey, Slow, you don't even want to know what happened this morning.
Listen, that's construction in the background.
You don't even want to know what happened.
We had to pick a battle this morning. We want aesthetics, or we want this to sound right.
In the background, Shawnee like she make Nikes.
The little kids gonna pop out here in a minute.
Yeah, is that a scale back there, Shawnee?
Man, listen.
Girl, look. We got a lot of stuff going on. You know, I'm an entrepreneur, so
I know that's right.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
I know that's right.
Hey, Shawnee, you should make some shirts. You should make some shirts and sell them this weekend at the show.
Oh yeah, you gonna let me have a table?
Yeah. But we gotta split the proceeds. We gotta split the proceeds.
That's fine. I don't have no
Work
problem
that out later. We work that percentage out later.
Yeah, hey, we could go 50-50. I don't care.
Whoa.
But just show me the designs of what DJ Super said. The funniest thing. This is another thing I forgot about Uber, because this has happened to me too. Have you ever been to Uber and somebody plays their own music for you?
Oh yeah, all the time. They find out you work in radio. Oh, can you listen to my song? Or my cousin got a song. My son got a song. Can I?
That is hilarious.
So do you listen to it, and what do you say, Mike, when it happens?
You know what happens? This is what I do, because my ride is never that long. So they got I'm like, ain't no harm in listening. I'll listen. Like, I ain't gonna shit on your dream. No matter how, no matter what. When the ride ends, I say, yo, keep doing your thing. And I don't care if it's trash. I'm not trying to kill somebody's dream, yo.
Homie, don't give up on your dream, homie.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm like, keep going. I don't care if the dude could be 60. Yo, I had one older dude, and it wasn't even hip hop. It was like, I don't know what it was. It wasn't bad, but I was like, I mean, keep going for your dream. Don't ever stop. You never know when it might pop. But no matter how bad it is, it could be trapped. Like, yo, keep doing your thing. I look him dead in the eye. Keep doing your thing.
I'm just lying to him.
It's like a parent. It's like how you got a lot of your kids when your kids be like, Mom, I'm going to be such and such. And you know good and damn well.
Damn, Mo, how do you lie to your kids? What type of shit?
Good and damn well your baby got look, we know our kids. And yeah, we say you could be anything you want to be. But it's certain things that you would be like, yeah, that ain't going to happen. But I'm going to support you, baby. I'm going to support you.
But you never know. You never know. I mean, if somebody tells you, what was that last comment? It said, hello, love. Or something.
That's some other psychic trying to get in on Dexter's thing.
Oh, we got psychic.
They talk about, hello, beautiful soul. Are you interested in a psychic reading? I would love to give you some clarity. I picked up a lot of energy from your profile. DM me if you are interested. Sending love and light to you. Well, thank you. Call my Samoki. We appreciate that, but actually we're actually about to bring in our psychic,
a resident psychic.
Reader. We got our own psychic.
We got our own resident psychic.
And before we do that, just so everybody knows, this weekend, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, Michael Shawn will be in the DF Dub with Uncle Rodney. They're performing at the Arlington Improv. Tickets are on sale now. All you got to do is call the Arlington Improv. The show will sell out fast. So get your tickets, and we look forward to seeing you. And I'm gonna have a t-shirt, booth. Me and Mike gonna
Hey, what are we gonna put on the t-shirt? What are we gonna put on the t-shirt?
I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out.
It's gonna be something. She's gonna figure it out.
Let's ask Zex what we should put on it to make it be profitable for both of us.
Let's make a t-shirt that says "Let me be funny."
Okay, let's do that. We can do "Let me be funny."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me be funny.
Walking my destiny. What is it? Walking my journey. What you be saying?
Damn,
walking
I
my dream.
Oh,
walking my truth.
Walking my journey. Mm-hmm. Shawnee done screwed my slogan up 7 different ways.
Look, we never remember.
Walking through the fire.
Walking through the rain.
Walking my journey.
Yeah, walking my journey.
Walking up had Lady Q's shirts. I can't get them from her that quick though.
I know. I really shouldn't have been lazy. I should have drove out there and just picked them up. I should have. Is he ready?
Yep, here he is.
I'll be right back.
Dex is here. Where you
Dex,
going?
what up, Dex?
Good morning,
everybody. Hello.
Good morning, Dex.
Whoa! You seem sluggish today. What's going on?
I've been under the weather since like Sunday. Yeah.
Oh, you too.
It's getting everybody. Dex.
Yeah.
Wow. What did you have going on?
I'm sure I've had every strain of COVID, and I even got vaccinated last year. But I'm sure if they call it a breakthrough, I've had every breakthrough infection. So. Thankfully, I have, ways to offset the symptoms, and we're bouncing back.
I feel. What have you been taking? Taking anything? Anything you know?
Yeah, I had like some mucus building up in my lungs, so I took some mullein, some hot water works, laying on your stomach works, also movement. So I've been getting on the bicycle.
Laying on your stomach works.
Well,
Really?
yeah, because like the mouth is an exit point for the lungs. So when you lay on your stomach, it helps to push and make your breathing a little bit more forceful. So
Well, you know what my grandma always say they work? It's two things. Get you some tussin and some bread, and make you a hot toddy. And make you a hot toddy and sweat it out. And if that don't work, put some onions in your socks. Wrap up your covers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get that humidifier going.
How black are you? How black are you, Mo? Like
I'm just saying.
You are the deepest part of black right now. She's saying that. Put onions in
those homeopathic medicine. That them ways work. That blackberry brandy. Telling you, warm it up.
Yeah.
Put it in your tea.
Yeah, that's how this drinking problem started. My grandmother giving me that.
Everybody always had a cold, huh?
I ain't gonna lie. Every time I would get sick and stay over my father's mother's house, rest in peace. I get a call for something like that. First, it used to be, remember NyQuil? NyQuil still has a lot of alcohol in it.
Yeah.
NyQuil, but back in the day, I swear NyQuil had was like 80 proof. I don't know what was in that NyQuil back in the day.
Back then, that was that 1, 2, 3 punch knockout.
And it really started my dilemma because you know NyQuil comes in that little shot glass. Yup. That was the beginning.
Call it the shot glass.
That's the shot glass. Don't nobody tell me that is a shot glass.
It is.
All right. Let's not keep him here. Let's get on IG. I tried to invite you, but something stopped.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't on IG. Let me hop on.
Yeah, I'm not used to you feeling bad. We feel.
I know. Like, do you have your own personal psychic that you like tap into? Because I know you can't use your gifts for yourself.
Yeah. No. Well, it was my auntie, but she died in November.
Oh wow.
So I'm kind of like I'm like shopping around right now.
Did you see that person? Mahi Samaki?
Yeah, no, I'm not calling that scammer. So I got to tell you, it's been about 5 times since psychics have copied my page.
Okay.
Even set up a Cash App under my name, and I had to. So
really?
Anybody who solicits you like that, like I posted on my business page, I'm going live at 8:30. So this person saw that, jumped in the comments, and is trying to like fish for business. And
so let me ask you something. You know, every genre has like beef and wars. Do you think beef, like psychic beef? Like, do you have like psychic beef with other people?
Not legitimate psychics, no. But there was
the fakers and the scammers that be coming at.
The fakers and the scammers I really come for. Like there's one who was messaging people as me, and so I got in the DMs and I said, "Let's go video chat." Like video chat, me answer. I was like, "Answer, bitch, answer." And whoever it was not trying to answer the video call. And I even went live and said, "Hey, whoever was invited, invite this person to come on live. Let's see which one of us is real." And of course,
we just stepped into an award-winning documentary.
Yes.
The scammers, you got the real ones, you got the scammers, you got the little houses that I used to drive by, and having the little house. I've never gone into the little houses.
They still have those up here,
all over Texas.
I've seen them too where I live.
It'll be a little shabby house. I'm like, but why don't you use your powers to? Why are you in this?
You can't use the powers to get aluminum siding.
Yeah, like a little something. Like I would probably walk in there if it was nicer, but I can't risk my life anymore. Like I can't do that. All right, y'all. If you want your reading, this is all we need. We need your birthday, and he'll get on IG Live. If you're on IG Live, he needs your birthday. And you got to be as specific as possible. Like, we just can't, be like, am I going to find, I guess I'm going to find love is specific, but let's try and get it to something where we can actually correlate it to what's going on, and he can be on point with it. So anybody with the birthday, on
Jack, Instagram, can you pin my comment?
Oh, yeah.
Drop your questions in B-Day, and then people show up. No.
Gotcha.
Awesome. Hey, Elise Laveau, good morning.
I'll be thinking I'm doing something when I pin. Why is it not letting me pin?
I think gotta hold it.
I'm
Hopefully it comes
holding
up.
that son of a
I
bitch.
told y'all need a whole doggone engineering MIT technology degree to work some of these apps.
That's true.
I'm really holding it down. Yo, my IG has been acting funny ever since I did Cash App Wednesday.
It's
They
look,
mad at you.
IG want their money. Yeah, they mad.
It won't let me pin it.
Okay,
But you
I'll just
see
keep
it.
dropping it.
Okay, all right. So go ahead, y'all. I'll be right back. First one, do you want to do Jacqueline?
Jacqueline.
What's that? 620. I'm blind. I didn't know how blind I was. God. 624. Do you see me moving from my current home?
I don't know how soon you were thinking of it, but there seems to be movement showing up as soon as we get to July, like almost as soon as we get to July. So I don't know if that's actually the time when you move, but it is on its way. I think you'll see a lot more forward movement in July. I don't know if you already have a place picked out or not. You'd have to confirm that or not. But July seems to be significant.
All right.
And yes would be the short answer.
From IG 1228, randomly jazzy. Will my relationship with my child improve? Oh wow.
Oh yeah, give me a second. I don't know when your child's birthday is, but there seems to be some kind of coming together moment that seems to be significant for you guys in September. I think there's some kind of what's the word I'm gonna say, rite of passage that your daughter seems to be going through this fall. I don't know if it's school or graduation, but it does seem to pull together a period of time that allows you guys to look back over the last few years and kind of make sense of your relationship. But also, I see that you're moving into a space where you're becoming a little less authoritarian and a little bit more a confidant. And so I think your relationship is changing, but whenever we change dynamics, there's always some turbulence. So I do think it's moving in the right direction. You'll see around September.
All right. From IG, damn_she_Cole. 86. Will my daughter have to fight her liver disease for a long time?
Good question. Give me a second. One of the things that I do see, there seems to be treatment well into the late 30s. Give me a moment. But there's also some benefits of this, like some shifts and changes in terms of, like, I think some family medical history that may have contributed to this. So I think it's going to help her create a lifestyle for wellness, to be honest. Sometimes, disease that shows up in our body is not necessarily a curse. It's an opportunity for us to take our family generation forward and learn certain lessons.
Alrighty.
These are some serious ones this morning.
I know, from YouTube. Kelly J. 82. In the process of trying to move and torn between two places, do you see me figuring it out anytime soon?
Oh yeah, right by the end of the month. Very quickly. You see, I don't know if you're in a rush, but by the 1st of April, there's this movement forward. You it's like you force yourself to make a decision because you don't like gray areas for something or something like that. So it looks like you say, look, if I'm doing it, I'm just doing it, and that's what I see showing up here. Also, too, I think you follow your heart. So I think, once again, if we follow our heart, we can withstand and survive whatever comes on the other side of that.
Follow your heart. If you want to be happy. That sound like one of the white church songs. Follow your heart.
In total unison, too. No harmony.
It's definitely not Kajic.
And the congregation sings it back. Follow your heart.
Sing with me.
And it's little guitar.
God is good.
And it's just a guitar. Who we got next?
Okay, so TP from YouTube. Good morning, Dex. 7:30. Will I ever buy another house? I have a strong urge to move.
This process seems to be like a 2-year process, so I don't know how quickly we're trying to make that happen. This number 8 of Swords says there's some financial situations that are showing up later this year that change your priorities and your focus. The Hangman card over top of you and the High Priestess card is saying when the time is right, you'll know. I see it in about 2 years, so that'd be like 2024.
Just a lay.
And before we and always remember to follow your heart.
Right.
If you want to be happy.
I went to Catholic school in high school, and that's exactly how they sing.
I went to a Catholic school, so I already know. What's the other?
I went to a black school.
Yeah, I went
So did I before high school. So that was a culture shock for me.
Oh, let me give you a song from my Catholic school days. Peace is flowing like a river. That's all I know.
Oh my God.
That's all
That's
Well, at least you're on key.
Oh yeah, that's the best you ever gonna get from me. Stacey Mitchell.
Oh wait. Let me grab the IG because she was on here. 7-7. What does my financial future look like?
Well, I guess we'll cover this year just for time's sake and the interest of time. So the question was, what does my financial future look like? All right, looks like you're pulling on some savings accounts. You're going to have to make a decision by May about whether or not you need another stream of income, because it looks like you're tapping into some savings or some resources, and that seems to feel very uncomfortable for you, but you don't have to stay in that position. Also, too, there seems to be a movement about whether or not to change jobs, but I think there's some fear around that. This number 5 is saying you don't want to necessarily move into a space that's either not going to give you what you need or worse than what you already are experiencing. But this number 7 of Wands is saying if you don't explore your contractual possibilities, you're going to find yourself feeling in a bit of a rut and a depression. So I do think that the universe is working to push you into making some decisions. The Chariot card means movement, and the longer you wait, just the more challenging life is going to be, and the more you're going to see your money and resources dwindle. So take a look at that by May. You have until May.
I'm in the process of doing.
All right.
But let me read.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, thank you. I'm in the process of doing a modification. I plan to start looking in another year or so. Excelente. Follow your heart.
There it is. Stacey Mitchell, 9-10, hosting an event. How will I do? And can this be a thing for me?
Hey, Stacey, that's up to you how you gonna do, girl. That's up to you. But go ahead. Sorry. You're gonna do
right.
great.
You're absolutely right. Our perspective is everything. I do see that you consider this to be a success, although I don't see the next one until later on this fall, like around August or later. There just seems to be a dialogue. There seems to be some kind of a high standard that you seem to hold yourself to, and I think you overthink sometimes. And so I think that's something that can hold you back. As of right now, scheduled slated for another one late summer. You could be doing more if you wanted to, but there's a fear component here. You're going to have to feel the fear and do it anyway. Give yourself permission to do that.
Stacey, I'm sorry. I apologize for not being able to make the show. I was not good. I'm gonna do it. I was under the weather for real. So Stacey Mitchell, I apologize. I will make it up to y'all.
We understand. We understand.
Soon will be. So I apologize. All right.
So from IG, oh shoot, they going too fast.
Yeah, it's like
somebody was. I lost you. Okay,
let me spin it back.
Okay, yeah, bring it back.
I don't see plan. Shout to is that Plan B? Shout to you. What question did you see? Got question?
I think it was Rochelle. I think it went by too fast.
Random.
Well, we can do. Let's see. We got some more here.
Did you do randomly jazzy?
Yep.
Yeah, we did randomly jazzy. She was just
confirming.
We just
damn _ she _ code.
Yeah.
Did y'all do her?
We did her.
Okay.
Somebody blessed, I think is what it was that we missed.
She just put her birthday. What does my did y'all do just _ Elay?
Yep, we got her. So it's after her, the one after her.
Oh, the one after.
Is it Showers?
No, it's another one. Something about blessed. Rochelle, I'm blessed. I think it's Rochelle.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Okay, well then here's Adrian Bush, 7-2. I'm not happy with my job, but I'm going to leave. I'm not going to leave until I have something else. Do you see anything coming for me? I guess anything coming for me soon. There it is, Rochelle. I'm blessed. Okay. All right, Rochelle, I see you.
Yeah. Fair question. I mean, most times people don't like to leave work until they know they have another coin lined up. I'm seeing something showing up for you in July. This number 6 of Wands is saying there's some kind of review that comes up that pisses you off. Nothing motivates us like anger. So there's something happening between June and July. This number 2 of Wands is saying you say, I can get my money somewhere else. And you really start the push. You start searching, seeking, digging.
Yeah.
So it's on its way.
Put that card up again. That's gonna be her packing her shit at the job. Like,
right,
Is he actually fishing?
Y'all don't know me.
good job.
No, I do see a movement coming, and this job is going to inspire you to take the action steps.
All right, here's Rochelle 123. The way my bank account is set up, do you see any increase?
I'm sorry. Who is this again?
Rochelle, I'm blessed.
Mm-hmm. She said, "Can you read it to me again?" I'm sorry, my IG froze. I was
she said the way my bank account. Oh yeah, you're gone. The way my bank account is set up, do you see any increase? I can't remember the birthday because now.
Sure.
And Sassy Love 79, give us your month and the day. You gave us the month and the year. Give us the month and the day.
Okay, so the finances for the Blessed
Rochelle.
account,
Mm-hmm.
Rochelle Blessed. Give me a second. Is she on IG? Because I'm
yeah, she's on IG.
All right, here it comes. I just wanted to hear me. All right, here we go. Let me turn down my volume. So as far as your finances are concerned, give me a second. There looks like there's money coming from a man. I don't know. Is there like child support? Is there alimony here? This number 4. So
she said, money from a man. The sugar daddy girl?
Well, it could be alimony. It could be child support. There seems to be money that's coming from somebody else that seems to help you right now. That seems to help you later on, actually through October of this year.
So
there may be a stream of income that you haven't tapped into yet that maybe you've been avoiding. I don't know, but there's money that seems to be coming from a piece. Now, of course, you have the opportunity to set up your own financial plan. I'm not saying you have to rely on another person, but all of this movement here is saying you step outside of your comfort zone and use a stream of income that comes from another person. It's a male. There's a male. So keep us posted. I don't know if you're going through a divorce or if there's the child support that's not being claimed. There's something there. You're sitting on top of a cash cow, my spirit guide says.
Yeah, let us know, Rochelle.
And no matter what happens, no matter what you do, follow your heart.
All right,
that's gonna be my theme song, Mike. I need you to sing it. That's great.
We got Miss _April Showers 426. I would like to know if I should move first or focus on this business from IG.
Yeah. All right. It looks like you end up deciding to focus on your business. It looks like you also get energized when the year warms up, like in the summertime. So that's what I'm seeing showing up here. The first piece is give me a moment. Yeah, it looks like you focus on your business. Looks like you focus mostly on your business first, because there's some change coming to that too. I think you focus on your business, and then something happens. You have a change of heart coming up in August regarding that. So to answer your question,
read that one.
I think that's Queen Born. 10-7. 2 questions. 1, will I get a new and better job soon? 2, will I finish my home renovations or at least be able to finish a significant amount?
All right, from here on out, if you do 2 questions, you got to buy a badge for the second one. All
let
right,
me really quick go back to Rochelle. I'm blessed because she said she's single. Then there's inheritance coming from a loved one. A man is going to give you some money, or they're going to die and leave you some money. But there's some money coming your way from a person.
You know what? I was thinking that too.
Yeah, because I said to a client of mine, he called me and I said,
if you don't shut your ass up,
I did. I was.
Thank you for. Well, we got to circle back around and cover all the angles because it's coming. Because when she said I'm single, my guide is saying I said what I said, and so my guide is pushing that. And I said to a client of mine who was going through a divorce, he said, "Well, what about my move? Because I need to dissolve this house with my former fiance." And I said, "Your parents are going to help you finance this move." And he was like, "I don't know how that's going to happen because they're both working, etc." The next time he called me 6 months later, his dad had died and left him a sizable inheritance, and that did help him dissolve the former house and move into a new one. So yeah,
that's a lot.
Right. Thankfully, and at the time of the reading, all I said was his parents were going to help him. So he wasn't looking for, it wasn't a negative, you know what I mean? Kind of, he wasn't expecting that, but he knew it when it showed up.
Oh, she said her stepfather just made her
the beneficiary.
Oh,
yeah.
Yo, Donnie is Dex. I know you've done other shows before. You've been on other shows and everything like that. Have you ever had like one of the hosts say, "You know what? That's exactly what I think." I was thinking that was exactly what was going to happen to her in the future. Damn.
This is the most unique group I've ever worked with, and I'm definitely grateful for this moment in time. That's for sure. But that's interesting, right? That the beneficiary was just named, and it's like,
That is
you're asking about money, and it's so interesting.
That's insane.
You got to ask your friend the financial bully. We often don't consider, in terms of our net worth, how much money is coming from people who have left us in charge of their estates. Right. So even if you don't own a house, like my dad owns a house, I'm his primary beneficiary. I have his will in my space. So when I have a home. If I never buy a house, I have a house. So I don't have to focus on that. I can expand my resources otherwise. So that's what I was trying to tell her. There's money coming your way. You don't have to worry about in a certain way.
Those wills are important. Let me tell you something. God bless R.I.P. my grandfather. If it wasn't for what he left me, I'd be in big trouble right now. I'm serious, boy. Please get your wills right. Who's next, Shawn?
I mean, that's true. Because you know what? Media room wouldn't be like this if my grandfather left me a nice chunk of change.
Imagine, right? That's generational wealth. We often don't include that in the dialogue, but the wills and life insurance and all of that's generational wealth.
Yeah, I did not know you could get your kids life insurance policies after like when they were young. I didn't know that. I should have done that. They're too old now, I think. All right, sorry. Go ahead.
They're not too old. You can still do it.
Because Monty 18, so I can do it for the twins. Or can
you can still get one on her.
Oh, yeah, I should get. Yeah,
because she's 18. It's not going to be as expensive. Like if you go ahead and do it, it won't be as expensive.
Now they have $1 million policies for $5 a month.
Yeah, and can't you borrow from your policy if
you have to set it up that way so you can take cash off of? You got to make sure that it's set up that way.
Yeah, I don't know how much I'm gonna have when I go, so I got to leave them something. Go ahead, next one.
All right, Queen Born, we didn't answer hers. 10-7. Will she get a new and better job soon? And will she finish her home renovations, or at least be able to finish a significant amount?
Yeah, well, thank you for your patience, number one. And let's see, the first question was, will I get a new and better job soon? I don't see you in another position as we're moving in, because I'm seeing the sun increasing. As the sun is increasing, I'm not seeing you in a different position. You really just kind of have to hold on. I don't think that you're staying in this position, though. You won't finish out the year in this position, but at least this summer, there's nothing coming soon. I do see something happening when the weather changes, like later on this fall. If you jump at it, the Wheel of Fortune says you make a decision. I think your decision not to move now benefits you later. That's number one. And 10-7, which is Libra, means that Jupiter is moving into the area of your horoscope associated with contracts, which means you have good luck showing up in May. So this summer is not really a time to necessarily make a quick move. It is a time to kind of take a look at your options. I do see showing up by the fall, which might be August. All right. And then secondly, when I finish my home renovations, that question is a little too broad. Will I finish my renovations, or at least be able to finish a significant amount? Oh, okay. So you're just talking about the work. I'm seeing the work continuing through November.
All right. I got to give you my selfish moment. 3-2. What's this employment? So far, you've been spot on, and it's been frustrating because everything you keep saying ain't happening when I want it to happen. But
I know, isn't that a pain?
So 3-2. What's going on with the employment situation?
Let me see. Give me a moment.
Oh boy.
Okay. Well, I'm seeing you looking over. It looks like you're looking over some contracts. That's the main glimpse that I'm getting of you, and this is showing up around May. Also, we do have. Let's see if your horoscope is Pisces. Aries, Taurus, the third house. Yeah, so as we move this May, your schedule picks up significantly through the summertime. There's lots of short distance travel. So there's movement happening for you. And I do see, like I said, you looking over some contracts. So that indicates that there's work. I don't know if that answers your question fully.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, yeah. So, every time we look into your career, it's moving. Which means it's alive, right? When something stops moving, it's dead, right? God forbid we ever have that conversation. So it's still moving, it's still alive.
You better hurry up. I'm about to be doing this show and driving Lyft right afterwards. So better hurry up. Like, come on, let's go. Like, all right. What's next? Who's next? Who's next?
So let's see. Okay, she said thank you. I'm trying to get official Tiffany on Instagram. You send us your date of birth and your question again. Yeah, to send it again. Just send it again, right quick. Official Tiffany.
Oh,
Okay, I
see
got
it.
a
Am
selfish
I
one.
wasting my? I saw
Okay,
her
go ahead.
question. She's saying, "Am I wasting my time re-exploring things with my ex, or will it be different this time?" And this is March 24th, so this is Aries on the cusp of Pisces. Give me a second. Let's see.
Oh, with the X. Oh.
Don't follow your heart if you want to be happy.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Okay, you guys have a lot of the same issues showing up. I'm seeing arguments. I'm seeing him walking away from conversations. I don't know if he has a tendency to kind of like want to avoid conflict. Also, too, he seems to be very irritated with you, and I don't know. It seems like whenever you try to open up in a certain way, there seems to be a combat. It's adversarial is the energetic between you two. I wonder what his sign is. And then lastly, I think that this is you guys' last go round. For whatever reason, though, it does seem like you hold on at least until August. Even if you stop talking, there's a residual energetic there. His heart doesn't seem to be accessible to you. This Knight of Swords is kind of turned upside down, and it looks like there's a lot of rationalization that you've gone
Put
into
that card
in
up
terms
again.
of sure.
Dang, he got a whole hole in his
Jeez.
with fire.
These cards be descriptive to say the least.
Somebody said run, girl.
Dang, girl.
Oh man. I'm wondering why I'm so hot. I'm sitting up here in front of this damn fireplace.
And you got a sweater on. That's why. What you got on up under the hoodie?
A t-shirt.
That's why.
Yeah, I gotta turn this heat down. Go ahead, y'all. Keep going.
Okay, I got a selfish one. 11-9. This new set that we're building in my house, will it be profitable? How profitable? No. How profitable will it be? It's gonna be profitable, but how profitable will it be?
Well, it just, I mean, are you looking for like a number figure in terms of like this year?
Well, I guess what I want to know is not necessarily a number, but I guess will it because so success is measured differently too. So am I moving in the right direction? We moving in the right direction, putting this set in here. There we go. That's the question.
Yeah, great question. Give me a second. Actually, yeah, you are from what I'm seeing here. Also, too, you seem to have a lot of connections. You seem to be pulling together your contacts list. I don't know if you've been feeling like you're doing this pulling together of your contacts list and beginning to use your network in new and creative ways. There's an interesting movement happening in your horoscope over the next 2 years where you are beginning the process of outreach, which changes, I think changes for you in terms of who you've been targeting and the dialogues that you're going to be having. So as long as you continue on that path and don't let fear deter you, but you feel the fear and do it anyway, stepping out on a limb, especially during these 2 years, this year and next year, like I said, when I was doing the Chinese horoscope, people who are willing to take certain risks, stand to profit during this time. So yeah.
Sequisa said she want a number for me. She said, "What's the number?" You want the number?
I'm seeing like a multiple of the number 5, at least. I don't know when it's finished. When is it going to be finished? That'll probably help me get a clearer.
What, the studio? Today it should be. They're delivering the furniture.
Oh, okay, yeah. So then I'm seeing a multiple, the revenue in a multiple of 5 by the end of the year.
Oh, hey, I can get more Uber Black.
Uber bougie.
But you know what? I did drop some shows. I had to go through, drop some shows, and actually be a CEO and be like, okay, look, this is how we gonna do stuff. Either you gonna do it this way, you can be a part of the team, or you can do something else. And then some shows, I was just like, nope, thank you, but no, thank you.
Wow, I love it. I mean, you're curating a culture, a media culture, which is amazing.
That's dope.
And it does require some shrewd decision making, right? It has to work. I mean, otherwise,
yeah, because it was like it was stressing me out. Some shows were stressing me more than they were bringing anything, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna operate like this. So you gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to get rid of your show. It was nice while it lasted, and, you know. And then the pricing has changed. Because every month I'm not getting ready to be sitting up here scratching my head trying to figure out
yesterday's price is not today's price. Perfectly imperfect. Y'all did her, right?
Yeah.
No,
you didn't. Perfectly imperfect. 35.
Oh no, we didn't do her on IG.
Yeah, 1-7. I'm seeing a Scorpio guy. He's been very hot and cold. I'm just wondering if I'm wasting my time because I feel like it. How hot when it's hot? Like it depends on how hot it is when it gets hot.
I can answer that. Yes, you're wasting your time.
Oh Jesus!
Move on.
Damn, Uber black.
So
Uber
you know,
black
I think Shawnee makes a
riders.
good point with that answer, just because we get to decide if our time is being wasted. And so if you feel like you're wasting your time, then you absolutely are, because you get to declare whether the time is a waste. Right. So not even trying to just be deep or philosophical. Literally, if you're saying, am I wasting my time? You probably are. Right. Because that means you're not getting something in terms of value for that time. So you'd have to ask yourself what it is that you'd like to get from this situation, and maybe decide whether it's worth it to communicate that. But I don't think you guys are that close, to be honest. And so also, too, I don't think you're communicating in a way that feels effective. Also, 3, I think that there's a little bit of energetic runoff that's coming off of him that is a little bit manipulative and doesn't make you feel like you can bring up certain topics. So I would flush him if I were you. I don't see that this is also, I don't see this long-term connection, which means it's something that you can't shake. So right now, the only thing really holding you to him is you, to be honest. And also, too, there seems to be some pressure you're adding to yourself about relationships. So that is
in the middle of the hand.
So that is adding to some of your angst about operating authentically with this person. And if you can't be authentic with the individual, then it's already a toxic situation.
Boom, bam.
What's the eye in the middle of the hand though? What's that? I mean, that's interesting.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, these are tarot cards, so you kind of have to make your own story up. You know, when you see an eye in the middle of the hand, what does it make you think of?
Talk to the hand, boo. Talk to the
there
hand.
we go. Perfect, right?
How relevant,
and that's relevant for this.
What does it make me think? An eye in the hand.
Thank you, Trent.
Eye in the hand. I feel like I'm being deceived if it's an eye in the hand.
Sure thing, Miss Teresa. Good to see you.
That's what I feel like. All right, let's do a few more because I do have to get out of here early. I know Shawnee has to get out of here early, so make it good, yeah. And you need to get out of here because you're tired.
Yeah, because X has to go. You have a class starting, right? You got a class coming up?
No,
or you're teaching at a school.
Yeah, I teach at university.
Okay. But he does have a show coming up, Kitchen Witch. And I got to call you about that. I got some options for you.
Oh, I'm excited.
Okay. Yeah, we got some options.
I've been waiting patiently.
Yes, we got some options. And we'll talk about that. Nikki, my girl, White Chocolate. Okay. Y'all have to check out Nikki. Make sure you follow Nikki on Instagram. It's Nikki_White Chocolate. She gets on and does these lives, and it's hilarious. It is hilarious. So y'all check her out. But 6'2", will my daughter have another baby soon? Her birthday is 7/29.
Yeah, actually, there does seem to be a baby coming, a pregnancy. I'm seeing your daughter holding her stomach later this year after September. So I don't know if that's conception or how many months she might be along at that point. But yeah, I do see something showing up this September.
Yes, the name of the show is Kitchen Witch. So Kitchen Witch, he's gonna give us some
natural medicine,
natural remedies.
Cover like some natural medicine topics. Talk about things that medicines that you can make right from your kitchen cabinet. Also have some friends coming through, some nurses, some doctors of some other individuals, some sex therapists. And we're just gonna chat for like 30 minutes a week and just drop some gems and
I like that. I like that name, like the whole thing.
Kitchen Witch.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We got a couple on IG. So 119, I have a job interview on the 18th of this month. Do you see me getting the job?
Ooh, those kind of questions are really loaded, as I always say. I still answer them. I always like to let you know I feel there's a little bit of pressure behind it because you don't want to hear no, I'm sure, right? But in terms of will you get the job? I don't think you get it. I think there's another one coming. No. So it's once again, when you're looking for a job, you should cast your net wide. This one, I think they go with somebody else. So I do see that you want this position, which is why I prefaced it by saying this was a loaded question. But I do see this. Yeah.
But just go to the interview,
Yeah.
Look,
go to the interview, crush it. If you really wanted the position, ask them to consider you for other positions. One of my colleagues interviewed at the university. She didn't get the position she interviewed for, but they hired her for another position to teach as a professor. So you can always counter offer. So the position that you're going for may not be the one you get, but it doesn't mean you have to leave the interview empty-handed. Boom.
What's up, Cray? Cray 24/7 is on IG. So Sequisa is offering her services to be on the show. And Sequisa, actually, I got another show for you to be on. I just haven't told you. It was a couple more on IG. Miss April Showers, we did answer your question. Didn't you answer Miss April Showers' question? Her question was, should she move and focus on her business?
I think so, but this is
we
a
answered
live lottery, so you can always book me for a guaranteed spot.
And then there was another one from Tiffany, official Tiffany, but I can't see it anymore. So, she was asking about her. She has a special needs child.
Oh, she had another question then. Because we answered, she was the one who was with the Scorpio ex, right?
You want me to say it? If you would like a reading with Dex, then what you have to do is book him. All right. Yes. All you have to do is go to his IG at Love911 Tarot, Love911 Tarot, and you can book him. He does provide these services here every Thursday. You get one question, it might be 30-second answer, something like that. If you want 30 minutes, then you're going to have to book him through Love911 Tarot. And it is definitely worth it. You got an update here on IG 416_interiors. Last week, Dexter told me that my rental wouldn't get booked until May, June. The next day, my rental got booked for a short-term stay for March through June, possibly July.
Oh, congratulations. Boom.
It still matches kind of, that the lease goes through. So, yeah. Congratulations. All right.
Miss April Shaw was coming from you. She said you never gave me a yes or no. You just said the business was changing.
I don't even remember the question at this point. I'm sorry.
Well, her business, I forgot the question.
She said, now that I recall, because people always come for you when you're getting freebies, and I told y'all this last week. She said, and her question was, should she focus on the business first or moving? Am I right? Wasn't that her question?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I said that you seem to be focusing on the business, and I see it changing later on this year, the focus of it. So I did answer your question, which was you seem to be focusing on your business first and not moving. I thought that was quite clear, actually.
Listen, this is not the day to come for Dex. This is not that day. Maybe next Thursday, but not this Thursday.
Okay? Everybody, every Thursday, this man joins us, does his thing. He's got a new show coming up called Kitchen Witch.
Kitchen Witch.
Which is dope. My mom would be scared to death if she heard that title. But listen.
I was too when he first saw. I was like, Kitchen Witch. Wait a minute, what are we doing? Dex.
What are you doing?
And then I thought about it. I was like, well, we used to watch this show on TV called Bewitched.
Right.
Did nobody say nothing, and it was okay, and it was good.
Right.
I feel like it's on brand. You know what I mean? You if you're going to do something that lets you wear a different hat, you don't want it to be too big a jump for your audience.
Right.
So calling it Kitchen Witch when people already know me as a psychic, I think is a great segue.
Okay. Sequisa, what she got to say? Dag, she told me I would not make my first million in my clinic, but you did say you saw it coming from another direction. My summit is selling out, and I have been booked back-to-back speaking engagements. Well, let's go.
All right, Sequisa.
Yeah, love it.
Sequisa.
You are the girl that I never had, and I want to get to know you better.
I don't know. I got songs in my head today. All right. Go get your rest, homie.
Thank you, guys. Every Tuesday night, 8:00 on Facebook and Instagram, and every Thursday morning, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time on Instagram with the Takeover Legends. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, and you can book him on IG at Love911 Tarot.
Yeah, the link is in my bio, you guys. Check me out. See you soon.
All right, peace.
All right, bye.
All right, y'all. This has been fun. This has been a good show. I need to get some rest. Got some things to do.
I gotta get the kids to school.
Yeah, and I gotta lay down. Love me for who I am.
We gotta remind them that you're gonna be in the DF Dub this weekend. Yeah. Friday, Saturday, Sunday with Uncle Rodney at Rodney Perry at the Improv in Arlington. Tickets are on sale now, so get your tickets. Be there. We're gonna have a t-shirt booth. We selling shirts this week. So if you missed the Cash App birthday, come get a shirt.
Come get a shirt. We're going to tear down Arlington this weekend. All right, cool. Beautiful. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that and understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything. Fight for your happiness and never let anybody take it from you. We will see y'all tomorrow morning. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Yeah.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.